Hello, this is our rationale for our EEH103 Assessment Task 2. We have created a lesson plan focusing on health benefits of physical activity and lifelong physical activities. Tailored to Year 7 and 8, the 10 lessons highlight the achievement standard of students, propose strategies designed to achieve personal fitness and evaluate their impact on their health and well-being outcomes. We believe that the unit outline and lessons should be a part of a comprehensive health and physical education program as students are able to participate in non-traditional forms of exercise in order to identify their fitness goals and improve their physical capabilities now and in the future.
During weeks 1 and 2, we undertake fitness testing. Using health-related fitness testing to teach students about health-related fitness provides an excellent way to examine health-related fitness and physical activity concepts, Silverman 2008. Thus, by introducing our 10 lessons with an introduction of 2 lessons to fitness testing, this allows the students to examine and determine their fitness. This approach not only establishes a ground for understanding students' physical capabilities, but also encourages students to reflect on their own health and well-being. Through engaging in cardiovascular, muscular, flexibility, and endurance testing, students can begin to recognize the relationship between physical activity, health, and the overall quality of life. Incorporating fitness testing at the beginning of the program also allows students to develop a greater awareness of how different forms of exercise can contribute to lifelong participation in physical activity, rather than viewing fitness solely through a competitive or sports-based lens.
Throughout week 3, students will undertake a strength circuit training. Strength circuit training should be in a comprehensive health and physical education program as it develops students' physical, social, and emotional health and well-being. Through activities such as push-ups and step-ups, students can improve muscular strength, coordination, and movement techniques, which are important for overall health and fitness. The lesson also teaches students how to exercise safely and correctly, helping build confidence and reducing injury risk. This lesson encourages students to think critically about how physical activity can be adapted for different people, ages, and environments. Students can modify the circuit for home settings for elderly individuals, which supports inclusive and accessible exercise. This aligns with Armour and Chambers 2014, who argue that opportunities to be active across the lifespan are hampered by factors such as age and social class, making adaptable approaches essential. This supports lifelong participation in physical activity by showing students that staying active can occur in many contexts. Additionally, the group-based circuit promotes teamwork and collaboration as students work together and discuss modifications, reflecting the view that effective HPE addresses the physical, social, and cognitive needs of all learners. In week 4, Tai Chi classes are implemented in the lesson plan. Tai Chi promotes physical, mental, and social well-being whilst also encouraging lifelong participation in physical activity. Through completing a Tai Chi routine, students develop balance, coordination, flexibility, and muscular control, which are important components of overall fitness and healthy movements. Unlike high-intensity activities, Tai Chi is low impact, making it suitable and accessible for people of all ages and fitness levels. This lesson also broadens students' understanding of physical activity beyond traditional competitive sports. Students learn that exercise can focus on relaxation, mindfulness, and controlled movement, which can positively support mental health and stress management. By discussing the accessibility of the longevity of Tai Chi, students critically evaluate why it's effective lifelong physical activity. The Think Pair Share activity develops communication and collaboration skills, supporting ENIS 2017's view that meaningful physical activity experiences enhance students' motivation and personal connection to lifelong activity participation. Overall, this lesson supports the key aims of HPE by promoting inclusivity, lifelong health learning, and positive well-being outcomes.
In week 5, we explore bushwalking. Bushwalking allows students to experience physical activity outside of traditional sports settings, helping them understand that maintaining health and well-being can occur in a variety of environments. Many youth dislike physical education at the secondary level because of the trappings associated with classes. Corbin, 2002. This means that through bushwalking, being a non-traditional and unique form of completing physical exertion, students who may feel disengaged or disconnected from competitive sports are provided with an alternative way to participate in physical activity. Bushwalking can create a more inclusive and enjoyable environment where students focus less on performance and comparison and more on personal achievement, exploration, and well-being. Additionally, participating in outdoor activities exposes students to the mental health benefits associated with nature, including reduced stress levels and improved mood. Therefore, incorporating bushwalking into a comprehensive HPE program broadens students' perception of physical activity and encourages lifelong participation in healthy, active lifestyles.
In week 6 of our unit outline, we revisit strength circuit training. Through this training, it develops students' understanding of lifelong fitness and adaptable physical activity. Students have the opportunity to learn correct technique, safe exercise practices, and the benefit of muscular fitness for overall health and well-being, therefore highlighting an educative purpose for the lesson. The lesson also encourages critical thinking by requiring students to modify exercises for different contexts, such as training at home without equipment or adapting activities for elderly individuals. This promotes inclusivity and real-world application of fitness knowledge. Additionally, the collaborative nature of the circuit develops teamwork and communication skills and can offer students less pressure of performing individually but rather being supported by friends and peers.
In week 7, cardiovascular activities are completed. Through activities such as tags and tails and relay noughts and crosses, students improve cardiovascular endurance, coordination, and teamwork whilst actively engaging in movements. These activities also help students understand the relationship between levels of exhaustion and heart rate, allowing them to recognize how the body responds to exercise. This lesson combines practical participation with health knowledge. Students learn about the physical benefits of cardiovascular exercise, including improved heart health, fitness, and overall well-being. By checking their pulse throughout activities, students gain a deeper understanding of how exercise intensity impacts the body. The summative assessment further strengthens lifelong health learning by requiring students to design modified fitness circuits for different individuals and life circumstances. This encourages critical thinking, inclusivity, and problem solving as students adapt activities for different ages, abilities, and environments. Overall, this lesson supports the key aims of HPE by promoting fitness, collaboration, and lifelong healthy lifestyles. In week 8, students will conduct a summative assessment of modified fitness circuits. By completing their own design circuits, students are actively engaging in physical activities while also applying knowledge of fitness principles, safety, and adaptation. This helps them understand how exercise can be structured and modified for different individuals, environments, and lifelong circumstances. This lesson moves beyond participation and requires students to take ownership of their learning. They must perform their planned circuit, making decisions in real time about techniques, safety, and suitability of their exercises. This develops independence, confidence, and critical thinking skills that are essential for lifelong engagement in physical activity. The reflective component further strengthens learning by encouraging students to evaluate what worked well and what didn't in their design. This helps students develop self-awareness and the ability to improve future physical activity planning. Overall, this lesson is an important part of HPE as it combines physical performance, applied knowledge, and reflection.
In our last 2 lessons, we revisit fitness testing. By completing the same exercises again weeks after initial testing, this allows students to identify improvements or regressions, helping them understand the impact of consistent physical activity. Teachers identify learning cues and reinforce and guide performance using feedback, Ennis 2017. And therefore, as a teacher, repeating this lesson at the end of the unit allows for a reinforcement of correct technique, such as how to hold the ball in the seated medicine ball chest pass.
Overall, this unit develops students' physical, social, and cognitive skills while promoting lifelong physical activities. Fitness testing at the beginning and end helps students track progress and set goals. Students also participate in a range of inclusive activities such as circuits, tai chi, bushwalking, and games, whilst learning to modify activities for different needs.